Welcome to Oulton Park, where today we reach the halfway point in the Kwik Fit British Touring Car Championship. Sunshine is forecast for huge crowds here at this famous Cheshire circuit. But in the last two meetings, it's Andrew Jordan who's put the rest in the shade. 5 wins, he's the man in form, and he's become a very big part of a fascinating championship battle.
I've never seen him drive so well.
Andrew Jordan does win round 2 of the Kwik Fit British Touring Car Championship. It's a weapon, and it's being very well driven indeed.
Another masterclass from Andrew Jordan.
Andrew Jordan has done it again. And Andrew Jordan is to win for the 5th time this season. What a drive.
Turkington must be worried now.
Despite the 5 wins for Andy Jordan, it's the solid consistency of Colin Turkington that keeps the defending champion at the top of the drivers' standings. 3 top 6 finishes at Croft 2 weeks ago. So he leads the way by 11 points from Josh Cook. Ash Sutton moves into 3rd. But look at Andy Jordan moving from 9th to 4th after those 2 wins at Croft. Rory Butcher had his share of the championship lead 2 weeks ago, but had a miserable time at Croft and drops to 6th. In the other competitions, Halfords Yuasa Racing with Matt Neal and Dan Camish hold on to top spot in the team standings. Team BMW remain in 2nd place, while BTCC Racing lie 3rd. BMW, meanwhile, have moved ahead of Honda in the manufacturers' competition. Among the independents, Josh Cook takes over at the top of the Drivers' Championship, Rory Butcher 2nd, Tom Chilton 3rd. BTC Racing leads the independent teams from Cobra Sport. The Jack Sears Trophy is for the drivers who entered the season without a podium finish. Rory Butcher hangs on to top spot despite his problems last time out at Croft. And Adam Morgan leads the Forever Forward competition that identifies the top overtaker. He's made up 63 places on his starting position in the 12 races so far. So by the time we leave this motorsport hotspot in the Cheshire countryside, it'll be 5 meetings, 15 races gone, and we'll be at the halfway point of the season. But to get us there, a challenging circuit, a big crowd, and a fantastic day's racing lies ahead.
Round 13 of the Kwik Fit British Touring Car Championship is go. Good start by Turkington, slow start in comparison by Tordoff. Jordan's going to get the drop on the outside line. Dan Camish is on the inside as they head down towards turn 1. Can Jordan go round the outside and back? 2nd place, he's going to try. They lean on each other. The Honda comes out ahead. Jordan's up the curb as they dive down the avenue for the first time. Look at Turkington, he's gone already. Look at the gap. Now there is Matt Simpson ahead of Mark Blundell now. So that's another place gain. He's up to 26th. There's damage already. Look on the front of Matt Simpson's car. Not for the first time this year, but Matt having to stick out his elbows and trying to make progress here. So we're on to lap 5 of 15. There is the gap. Jordan a solid 3rd. And look, the Honda's getting back off the road has gone. Matt Neal at Druids. Look, he was off the road in the background and he has stayed off the road seemingly. So we have lost Matt Neal at Druids. And why would that have been? There he is, he's off the road. How much damage has that done? Is that going to be an interruption? Big damage, and a wheel off. That was Jake Hill. That opens the door, doesn't it? Because now Jackson is alongside him.
Ollie Jackson's made really good progress in this race, picking off cars at the right time.
And Sutton clips the back of Morgan. That's done suspension damage to the Mercedes, surely. Sutton has gone through. Mark Blundell is a retirement as well.
Well, he's got grass, a lot of grass in the front radiator, and I see smoke coming out.
Oliphant is still crawling all over the back of Sam Tordoff, and there, diving up the inside of Plato, is Ash Sutton, and he is coming through.
Yeah, passes his ex-teammate with another lunge on the brakes, so late on the brakes.
The checkered flag, though, is about to be waved at the end of round 13 of the BTCC for 2019. A flash to the lights. Colin Turkington wins race 1 at Oulton Park. He comes across the line to win by 2 seconds from Dan Camish. Andrew Jordan takes 3rd. 4th is Rory Butcher from Sam Tordoff. Then Tom Oliphant and Tom Ingram in 7th. Then it's Sutton, Plato and Ollie Jackson into the top 10. Is Turkington going to storm away as the lights go out? Yes, he is. Jordan gets the jump on Camish. It's going to be BMW's 1 and 2, and Oliphant's away smartly as well. He goes for a gap in the middle as they dive down towards Old Hall Corner for the first time. Oliphant's up into 4th place. Dan Camish is the leading front-wheel drive driver. Jacked off the road. And into Chris Smiley. Nose to tail over the line. Plato's got the inside line for Old Hall Corner. Stephen Jelly tries to go with them. Josh Cook waiting for it to end in tears ahead, maybe. Plato goes through. Jelly sends it up the inside as well. Jackson gets forced out wide. This is Josh Cook's chance. Yes, he's gained a place as well. Stephen Jelly lines up to try to get on the inside for Old Hall Corner. It's a strong engine that BMW has got, and Jelly should get the move done. Here they come. Over the timing line, Stephen Jelly is ahead, and he's 8th. Plato drops to 9th. Now you'll see the damage at the back of Tom Ingram's car. Tim identified a bit of damage on lap 1. It has got worse.
Oh no, Sam Osborne hard into the tyres.
Jelly to the inside of Butcher now. All of this is for 6th and 7th places, and Stephen Jelly goes through. Great drive this by Stephen Jelly. Win number 2 of the day, win number 4 of the season, win number 50 of his British Touring Car Championship career. Colin Turkington wins race 2 at Oulton Park from Andrew Jordan and Dan Camish. Tom Oliphant 4th, Sam Tornoff 5th, Stephen Jelly 6th, ahead of Butcher, Ingram, Plato, Cook to round out the top 10. And that is Rob Smith with damage at Lodge. At the end of the race, he's got it wrong coming out of Lodge. That's Deer Leak where it's ended up. He gets involved, look, with the Volkswagen heading for the barrier. Round he goes, and does he go over? He very, very, very nearly goes over. Wow, we may not see that in race 3. Lights go out, away we go. Good start by Jake Hill, good start by Plato as well. Stephen Jelly is in the mix, don't forget, with his rear-wheel drive BMW. He goes to the outside line at turn 1. Jake Hill tries to defend from Matt Neal, and Jason Plato tries to get up the inside of the Honda, but he can't do it. Down towards Island Bend, Matt's ahead, there's contact. Jake Hill comes back up the inside after the contact. Side by side, down towards the braking zone. Matt Neal on the tighter inside line, goes through.
Yeah, absolutely perfect pass. Oh no!
Contact from behind, Matt gets sideways and in the melee. Have they all missed him? No, Ingram's involved. Plato's off the road. How bad is the Ingram damage, or has he just had a big spin? It's damaged the front of the car. But did he get collected? Did Matt Neal get hit by anybody? We'll find out now. Matt Neal continues.
Yeah, Matt Neal crawling round. Plato, he's involved.
Turkington gets into the back of Josh Cook. Josh hangs on to it, but now Sutton comes around the outside, looking to take a place away from Turkington and points away, and he's done it. He's ahead. Rory Butcher has done all the hard work of catching. Is he now close enough to start thinking about making a move? Oliphant's got the inside line. Through he goes. Finally, he's done it. Butcher to the outside, goes straight on. Is he thrown it away? Here comes Jelly. Stephen Jelly goes up the inside. He takes 2nd, and Rory Butcher, did he catch the oil? Well, either way, he has slithered off the road. Jake Hill wins for the first time in the British Touring Car Championship. Jake Hill wins at Oulton Park. Stephen Jelly, 9/10 of a second back. Jake's dad Simon on the pit wall, absolutely beside himself. The battles are still raging on because behind Tom Oliphant, it was Tordoff for 4th, Jordan, Butcher, Cook 7th, Sutton, Turkington, Moffat 10th.
So feelings running high at the end of our day here at Oulton Park, and a short time after the end of that reverse grid race, as expected, the stewards ruled against Jake Hill and gave the reverse grid race victory to Stephen Jelly. One thing it didn't affect was the dominance of Colin Turkington throughout the day, which has seen his championship lead over Andrew Jordan increase to 34 points. So the defending champion looking in dominant form as we head to the summer break. It all resumes at Snetterton on Sunday, August the 4th. Join us then with our live coverage here on ITV4.
People love one another.